Hello, my name is Monica, and I'm a website and graphic designer. If you're coming here and seeing this on my blog post, then likely you're already in my email list. And I am creating this for you today because I have discovered a concept that I finally put words to and realized how powerful it was and what it was that was working for me, and how I've applied that to my business and my personal life to get really clear and start seeing my own unique selling point and being able to come up with better services and offers and really hone in on the work that just really lights me up and uses my unique talents and gifts and strengths. And I know that's something that you could hone in on even more and expand, or maybe you're not feeling any of that right now and definitely would like to. So the concept is called selective following, and it's where we start turning off and dialing down all the excess noise. So when I first started my online business, I was following all these different website designers and graphic designers and logo and branding designers. And then I had a few people I was following for different marketing aspects. And I know that through some of my courses, I was introduced to the concept of picking like one or two guides, maybe even three, people who you listen to on podcasts or take their courses and digest all their content. And one of those people for me was Marie Forleo. You probably see me mentioning her or sharing some of her stuff quite a bit in my email list. But so when I hit a struggle and a point, I would say, okay, what would Marie do? Or, who would this person do, or what would this guy do in this situation? And listening in and really honing in on their voice and what they have to teach is definitely something that's very important when we're first starting out. And this can be applied to your personal life as well, within health and wellness, or relationships and communications with parenting. If you're starting, a side business or hustle, or you're looking to buy homes, or, start some other sort of local business, anything like that, we could definitely apply these to. We don't want to listen to necessarily 5 or 10 people who are doing different health and wellness, because they're going to be saying different things, like different things we should eat, different exercise regimens, different lengths of time that we're going to be working out. And so that can get very confusing and start paralyzing us to where we will not get results. We start feeling, frustrated and overwhelmed by all of it. And we just kind of lose that inspiration and motivation. So selective following for your business. Pick people to follow, either like on an email list, pick a few that you're going to read and open every single week. Same with social media or Instagram or courses or books that you're reading. Try to be very selective and do a couple at a time. Now, as you grow and develop, you might want to switch to someone else, or if you're doing a different focus in your life or business, then you're going to need to find a few different guides to follow along your way. This is a journey, and it's not like you pick someone, you need to commit to them forever, definitely. So take what you need from them, level yourself up, and then when you're ready to make a shift, you can see where it is that you need to take your learning experience, what you need to focus on next in your business, and then you can either replace that person, add a new person in, but being very selective about it. So choosing people who really resonate with you, who are levels above you. Do not follow and take advice and read and digest all this extra content of people who are on the same level as us or lower. And that probably sounds very harsh, but we can have our friends and support our friends. But when we're looking to consistently put and digest content and material in our lives, we need to be looking at these people up here. So for example, I had just gone to a seminar yesterday, and it was kind of like a marketing thing and selling online, but it was a good experience, but their level of marketing, of salesmanship, of presentation quality and stuff was actually very distracting and disappointing. And although I did learn some things, it definitely reminded me that I need to be digesting and spending my time on the best of the best. So once you have a few of those people that you think are the best of the best, learn and digest their content, watch what they're doing, not to essentially mimic in your mind, but to help level you up, because we're going to stay stuck and stagnant if all we are is digesting things that are, I guess, low quality is a little bit better way to put that. So again, selective following. So pick a few, and there's something that this relates to within your unique selling points. When I first started off my business, all those graphic and logo and branding designers and website designers that I was following, I felt like that's what I need to do. And some of them were even, teaching like, this is how you do a website, this is how you do logos and branding, this is what's trending, this is what people want. And it really stuck me in a corner where my greatest strengths were not being tapped into. And I had diluted my unique selling point and my special talents and gifts by following what others said I should do and what's trending and what people want. But I can offer something now, and I've kind of honed in on certain styles or things that I like to do, my particular strengths. And so I'm attracting those clients who need and want those particular things for me as well. So in your business, I recommend not following many people who are necessarily within your niche. If you are first starting out, this might be helpful, but I think that this is kind of, if you've heard this concept before, where people will go into an art school and they actually say that that is limiting to the artistic talents because they have a teacher failing them or passing them based on what they're creating is following that teacher's lessons or criteria. And in art, kind of like in business, we don't want to limit ourselves by our teachers per se, or by those who we're following and aspiring to be. So what I had originally put in my services and, set my deliverables as, I just kind of followed these templates within the first year of my business. And between that and not getting a lot of website traffic, I was unable to find the right clients. So now that I have really honed in on my specialties and definitely use those to find clients who need and are excited about this particular work. So I came into graphic and website design as an artist. I kind of had my own little side business. I would do shows, I would do paintings, I did metal jewelry. And so I'm using those creative skills in creating custom logo art, those sorts of things. And then my entrepreneurial, analytical, technical side of me, who just goes crazy over user experience and marketing funnels, builds out the websites. And then my artistic eye comes in and finishes it off. So I found this beautiful pairing because I'm focusing on my strengths and using them to promote my businesses and services. So I hope that that's not too general of an example, but again, so looking to other niches and being very selective about your following. So if you're following any marketing gurus or business coaches, find the best and follow the best. Don't do anyone who hasn't walked the walk or gotten the exact results that you're looking to have. Don't listen to anyone else on any of those aspects, and just really kind of pare down and minimalize all this extra voice and input that you're digesting. So pick your few gurus, your few influencers, whatever it is in each area and aspect. So I have a couple that I follow for like my health and wellness, people who inspire me for like weightlifting and eating healthier diets and meal plans and those sorts of things. And then I have a business coach that I'll follow. And then I have some people who are a little bit more into like the personal development realm that I'll follow. And it's actually those different niches that give me some of the most and best inspiration. So I challenge you this week to pare down and find the best of the best to follow. And you don't have to necessarily unfollow, but don't digest and scroll through and read or open and click read more and watch videos on anyone else that is not these few people. And I'd recommend doing this for at least a few weeks and then see if there's a different area in your business or life that you need some better input on or some different input on, and then find someone else to follow. And I will actually go into my Instagram feed and look up those people. When I'm ready to digest content, I make a very purposeful decision about that time that I'm going to spend doing that. And I will type their name into their search and then read their newest either blog posts or watch their newest videos or read their posts and see those photos, and then I turn it off and call it done. I might look up some friends, respond to some messages, but yeah, I just go in and digest very purposely that content that I want to digest. So I hope this helps you start to kind of uninfluence yourself from all this other input of what your business offers should be, and start really honing in into what your specific talents and gifts are, what past experiences you have, what past projects that you've done that really aligned and got you very excited that you would like to do more of, and start filtering out all this. Well, so-and-so's doing this, and I really liked what this did here. Oh, this probably is selling, so I probably need to do that. Just go ahead and cut all of that out, and hopefully that helps you have a more aligned, clear week where you can really focus on the most important things in your business and using your time to build yourself up, and not start kind of pulling pieces away and over distracting yourself. Have an awesome week, and I will catch you again later.